Welcome to this presentation on adding central content. In order to add central content to your page, you need two things. You need to know where the central page is located, and we have to have an empty page to add a connection to. One important thing in this process is that it has to be the same page type. You cannot connect two different page types together. The best way to find this out is to hover your mouse over the central page you want to create content from. All central content is located under the same folder, central content, all content, and in all languages. The language folder displayed, and below that the entire content is displayed. Now, many would probably think that you can just drag and drop this content down to your site, but you cannot do that because, as I said in the previous video, all content or all central content is in all languages. So what you would be dragging with you then is all other 14 languages, which you do not need. It's probably not an intuitive way, but you cannot drag and drop the content just down to your site. Now, to try and make this process as understandable as possible, I'm just going to delete one of my theme pages. The one I'm going to delete is Energy and Marine Resources. Move to trash, and it's gone. Now, I'm going to try to see if I can get that back in again. So what I do is I go to Central Content, to the English version, because that's the language version that I need. Go to Values and Priorities and hover over the Energy and Marine Resources. In the pop-up box, you can see the type is theme page. So let's go down to the folder under my country, Values and Priorities, and create a new page. Theme page is selected. I'm just going to add a test title to it. One good thing about central content is that you don't need to think about anything in regards to name. The central process will override anything for you, and it will just do what it has to do. So now I created a theme page. I've just given it a test title, and that's about it. I haven't published anything. So what I'm going to do now is go to Central Content, to English, to Values and Priorities, and to Energy and Marine Resources. Up here you see the gray box, and it says Fetch Content from Other Page. Most of our pages has this additional box, but if it does not have that one, you will have to go into All Properties, into Settings, into Shortcut, and click Manage. Go to shortcut type, which is Fetch Content, and then click the three buttons. Go to Nordic and Central Content and your language version, and down to Values and Priorities, and find the article. It's a pretty much really long job, but you click OK and you click Save, and it will be added to the structure. But this way is the odd way and the exception way. So what we're going to do is just drag our article into the Fetch Content from Other Page field. When I let go of this, it should update and add all my content. As you can see, the name has changed and the name and URL has changed. All the content has been added, and you can start, if you want, adding your local content. This is additional content, only available via the All Properties field, but it still is a good field. You can add links, and you can add text, you can add images, you can add your own documents and whatever to add to the field. When done, press publish, and the article is available again for publishing on the front page if you want it. I can add it here. There we go. Fantastic. A really important thing to consider is if you delete the entire Values and Priorities folder, It's better to contact the ICT section and get help on restoring that section. You don't have to create everything from scratch. The same is for if you delete the visa process or services information. Anything that is more than 3 or 4 articles that you delete, please contact ICT and they will help you restore the fields instead of you recreating them one by one, because that's what you have to do. You have to create one theme page, add the content, another theme page, add the content, and so on. So let's say you added an article and you want to remove the fetch content because you don't need it anymore, or for other reasons you linked to something that was wrong. Well, you're stuck. You cannot remove fetch content once added. You have to delete the page altogether and do the job once more. This is a safety feature for us at Central Administration, and that's the way it is. You cannot remove, you cannot update the content inside these fields, and you should not. If you have any changes to a central content article, please send them to Webdesk or the communication unit at the ministry, and we will see if there is a necessity to change that content. So, to sum up, all central content is located in the same place under central content and language folder, and underneath there all the content is. A quick note on that, the central content for images and documents is also under the folder on the other side in the document pane under one central content, and there's a lot of blocks, images, documents and stuff there that you can use, so take a look at that. So that's it for the central content. I hope you understood it. Thank you.